What up guys, Rob here with RJ Gaming. Doing some leveling on the Warlock today. Got my Demonology Warlock out right now actually. We're going to be running this Necrotic Wake, normal Necrotic Wake on Demonology. I like the flow of Demonology. It's got a really nice rotation to it. It's a little lacking in single target, so for like boss fights for instance, but I tell you what man, the the bigger packs, it does really well. As you can kind of see right here, I can just pump damage. The flow though, I really enjoy the way that you can summon everything out, and it's a very steady flow of damage, which I love. This tank is a beastie boy. He's like going in. He's like, fuck it, let's go boys. I like his style. Hopefully we can get some good summons out here. And there we go, nice. Alright. Boss fight is coming up here, the first boss fight. Let's see if we can get our dogs out, get some Hand of Gul'dan drop, and then we're gonna get our Demonic Tyrant out. Use our Covenant ability. Send in all of our imps for a little bit of damage there. Get a couple of Hand of Gul'dans down there. That was like spicy. Another Hand of Gul'dan, some dogs. Oh my god, we are actually doing really... Look at the single target. I actually did really well on rotating that time. The Demonic Tyrant is kind of the key with this spec as far as, especially like single target is concerned. You really got to make sure that your stuff is on point with that, as far as having as many demons out as possible and being able to maximize how much your Demonic Tyrant gets from those demons. Because every demon that you have out, your Demonic Tyrant pulls from them. And it'll actually make your Demonic Tyrant last longer and fight harder depending on how many dudes you have out. Another thing I really like about Warlock that I just kind of picked up on is that your interrupts are not... look at the damage, boys! I'm telling you, this is where it's at right here, man. Oh my god, let's get some more out here. But yeah, interrupting actually doesn't stop your rotation, which is really nice. Oh boy, this might suck because if somebody... There we go, yeah, get us out of the way. I'll put this down here. Interrupt Necrotic Wake. I didn't really get a good rotation off there because I was trying to get in position, but we're still not doing too bad here. We just want to get away from this pack right here that's kind of walking along. See if we can avoid having to pull them. Alright, cool. We're silenced, but no big deal. Let's go ahead and get into our Night Fae thing here. Alright, we're going to do dogs first. Oh, I wish I had my... Oh, there we go. Covenant ability. That's going to help us out quite a bit. Fire off these guys. Oh, we're popping off. Interrupt the Reaping Scream. Haha! Yeah, buddy! Dude, look at the Hand of Gul'dans. We're just popping, dude. Get our dogs out so the next pull they're already out. Let's go ahead and use our little fire ability here. Get in position. This tank just wants to pump, so we're just pumping. We're listening to the call of our tank. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Woohoo, baby! Yes, sir. Demonology Warlock for the win, people. Alright, let's send off our... Did you see that? Oh, he's pulling everything. He said, fuck it. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to hand here, bring out our Demonic Tyrant. We're doing it. See him right there, the beastie boy? So you want to make sure your dogs are out. He's down. Reaping Scream will interrupt. Pop these guys into here. Look at the DPS, guys. I mean, look at the meters. It's a beautiful thing. And now we're ready for our next pull. Loot this. Actually, I'm not even worried about looting that. We're just going to go right into this next pack. Make sure we're not wasting our procs here. I'm telling you what, this is a fun fucking spec, man. It flows so well. You can be punished pretty hard though. If you don't rotate it properly, you can be punished very hard. So you want to make sure that you're doing everything the way that you want to do. And the thing is with this, you want to think of the next pack. A lot of time with Demonology Warlock, excuse me, you want to think of setting up for the next pull. What's coming in the next pull? Like, you watch, my Demonic Tyrant has 18 seconds till it's off cooldown, so you want to start thinking, okay, I want to get my dogs out, then I want to do my Hand of Gul'dan's, Gul'dan, whatever, and then I want to do my Tyrant and my Covenant ability. Like, you want to just start thinking ahead, like with this boss. We're going to do dogs, we'll do Covenant ability, interrupt the Necrotic Bolt, let's get a Hand of Gul'dan dropped, then we're going to summon our Tyrant now, because our dogs are out and we have a hand down. That drops fills our bar up. Now we want to target the mage, sink our imps into the mage, get that mage down quickly, back to the boss. Actually, we'll go warrior, then we'll go boss. He might do Necrotic Breath soon. I don't know if he does Necrotic Breath on normal. Interrupt Necrotic Bolt. More imps, dogs, send our imps in to implode, and another hand, boss is down. That actually, honestly, single target is not terrible, but as you can see, the pump is not as high as when we AoE, but I'm telling you, the flow of this spec is awesome. Destruction is really fun too, but the burst windows are a little bit more, they're a little bit more decided, and you kind of sometimes feel a little clunky with it, but you can do humongous burst. I would say the burst is almost higher with destruction, but it's harder to pull off, I guess. So, okay, we're gonna pop off here. Interrupt the score splatter. I want to get a hand down, because this next pack is coming in, he's gonna pull it. Good, we got a proc, Hand of Gul'dan, proc, dogs. Gotta make sure you always have your dogs out. I'm incapacitated, but one of the best things about Demonology is you have all your pets doing your damage for you. So even if you get incapped, like as a mage, when you get incapped, you're screwed, because you're done. Like, you're not casting. If you're not casting, you're not doing damage, right? So let's see where he wants to go next. I don't know where he's gonna want to head. Looks like right over here. Dogs first. He's gonna pull both packs. Oh boy, this is gonna be a good pull. Alright. Why do I have aggro? Healthstone. Bro, I've got aggro. I've got aggro. 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 Thank you. What the fuck, dude? That just screwed our whole rotation up. Because the tank couldn't keep aggro. Apparently I was too beastie for him. We're still not terrible on our damage, but it could have been way higher. I mean, I could have bursted so high, but I was too busy trying to stay alive because this tank is, you know, he's a demon hunter. I have a demon hunter. I'm a demon hunter tank too, but we can get a little jumpy, you know. I just interrupted that repair flesh so that he doesn't heal himself. Just use that on our imps because we're going to want to build up our army a little bit. So we got a nice little army here of imps. Got 6 of them out right now. So we'll probably want to implode them pretty quickly so we don't waste them. So we're going to implode right away here. Get our proc. See, that implosion really gives you a nice boost on your DPS. Take our procs, drop hand. Somebody already interrupted, drain life. Alright, this we want to run away from, because it will fucking basically one-shot you. Use our ability for the Covenant, why not? Dogs. Have them ready. Alright. So we are in a good spot to probably do a Demonic Tyrant on this next pull. So let's go ahead and we're going to pop our this, get a hand down, then do Demonic Tyrant. Here we go. You're going to see a big old implosion here. Dogs. Implosion. I don't know if you guys see the meters, but yeah, Demon Hunter, why don't you just sit the fuck down, boy? Sit down. Fucking Demonology Warlock back here, man. Good little fucker. Thought he was gonna beat me on damage on that pull. I could see it. Dogs. We're gonna do another implosion here. Ready? Get 6. Implode. I love implosion. It really is a great spell. A lot of fun. You're just sending in your imps to kill themselves like little kamikazes. Get your bitch asses in there. Alright. So, Demonic Tyrant's up in 40 seconds. That should give us enough, hopefully enough time to use it on the boss. So we're meat hooking here. We're probably not going to actually get it right away, but we're going to target the boss. Get ready to use our Covenant ability on him as soon as he comes down. Alright, we gotta just pump damage here. So over here, and do dogs. This. Implode. Yeah, I don't have a Demonic Tyrant. I'm gonna have to do it if he doesn't die here and goes back up on stage, we'll have to use Demonic Tyrant on the next. But I think we're gonna get him down. I really do. Come on, pump. Pump it out, boys. Come on. Good. Nice. Not terrible damage. Really. Honestly, like I said, single target. It's just not like super impressive. Like the mage definitely does better on the single target. Because I've been trying to decide between mage and warlock. And I really think I like warlock better. I was talking to my bro PJL Daily about it earlier. So we'll rotate everything like we explained earlier here. Hand of Gul'dan out. Then we're going to do Demonic Tyrant. Because we are set up for it. Let's get him out right away. Frozen binds around us. Please, healer, know what you're doing. Okay, good. Covenant ability. Somebody's popping up. Oh, you know what it is? They saved a spear, I think. They must have. Either that or they saved all their CDs. And they're rotating them in perfectly. Our Demonic Tyrant did really good there. That's good. Alright, we got our proc. And get out of that so we don't get jacked up.
Beware, can escape the storm.
Implode. Nice. Not terribly bad, actually. Not bad. Ooh, what do we get? Oh, what is that? Wrist? Awesome. Alright, let's equip that. Put up our mount so we can transmog it. Been working on my transmog with this dude, man. It is actually really pretty good. Yeah, GG, boys. GG. But yeah, check out my transmog. Sexy beast. So, like I said, guys, trying to decide between Warlock and Mage. I think I've made my decision towards Warlock. I like Destruction and Demonology on Warlock. I only like Frost on Mage. Mage has, ultimately, I would say Mage right now is probably a better... I don't want to say better. It's a more powerful character. It's a more powerful class with more powerful specs. One of the most powerful specs in the game right now still is Fire Mage, which I just don't like playing it. I've tried it. It's not my thing. Frost Mage is right behind it. Mages have, utility-wise, I think more as far as like Time Warp, the ability to cheat death twice. You can do invisibility. You can do your Cold Snap, I think is what it's called, or Freeze, or I don't know if I think. No, it's not. What the hell is it called? I can't remember. It's the one where you like turn into this big ice block. Ice block. That's what it's called. It's just, I don't know. It's just more. I think it is more powerful and better on the meters as far as the numbers. But the Warlock to me is more fun to play, and I like what it brings to the table, and I like its fantasy. It's class fantasy. So I think I'm gonna stick with Warlock. And as you just saw, Demonology is fucking pumping. It's actually really good if you play it right. You've got to rotate it perfectly though. If you're clunky with it and you're kind of missing those marks, you saw how quickly my burst damage had to come in. I mean, I had to be timed perfectly, and you really got to watch your soul shards, and you've got to make sure you're managing those really well. You never want to cap on them, so you're wasting, but you also never want to be like drained out too far, so you don't have enough for your dogs. You want to make sure when you're doing your demonic tyrant, you have as many. You want to make sure you have your dogs out when you do it for your demonic tyrant, because if you don't, you'll lose a ton of damage, and you also want to have as many imps out as you can. So make sure you do at least one hand of Gul'dan, potentially two before you do the demonic tyrant. This is a normal dungeon, so I did one hand of Gul'dan and brought my tyrant out, because by the time you get two and you get it all cycled out, the boss is dead, or whatever you're pulling is dead, because everything's dying so quickly. In Mythic Plus, higher Mythic Plus, when we start doing bigger dungeons, I'll probably push a little bit more as far as getting imps out first, then pop some demonic tyrant, really maximize how much you get. But you saw the implosion. I mean, you get 6 imps out there and you implode right into a pack. Like, as soon as you open up, before those imps die off and they time out, implode them into the pack, and your burst damage. I remember 2 dungeons ago, I didn't record it, I did like 13k per second on a character that's 120.5 item level, burst into a pack of like 5 or 6 with implosion. I imploded, and the meter just went boom, like just way up. I mean, you can really burst. And then by the time you do that and you start cycling in, you just build more imps and build more of an army, implode, build, implode. It's so cool. Such a cool way to play the spec. Versus like mage, you're just constantly praying to God that it activates and procs and makes you powerful. So it's kind of like a luck thing. Versus with warlock, it's more of a skill on setting up the right rotation. You're guaranteed to have good damage if you rotate properly, and if you play the spec well. Versus mage, it's more luck and proc dependent, which I'm not as big a fan of, because you're kind of just hoping, like hope, 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 hope. Okay, oh, there it is, and then you do big damage. Versus this, you do bad damage, you're like, oh well, I fucked this up. I should have done my dogs. I should have done this first. You kind of look back, and it's a mistake you made that you can get better with. So I think that's it, guys. But I appreciate you watching. It's been a lot of fun. What am I? A couple. Let's see here. Yeah, level 58. I'm halfway through level 58, so I'm almost max level. I'm almost ready to start pushing. Hopefully, get into some heroics, and we'll be in good shape. But thank you for watching. Let me know if you guys have any opinions or anything like that. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.